What's up guys, this is Shiv the Ninja Gamer and I want to talk about my 3 top controllers, but I'm going to of course pick out the best. But before we go on today, I want to just subscribe guys, like, subscribe. Ha 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 ha. So I'm going to talk about 3 major things: the PS5 Dualsense, PS4 Dualshock and Xbox One. I've been playing video games for decades now, you know, and I can honestly say I am a professional, or a pro when it comes to selecting controllers. What are the special games that you can use controllers for? What are the games you shouldn't use controllers for? How comfortable are these controllers? How responsive are they? So basically I'm going to just give my own my own tidbits. Our first controller is the Dualshock PS4 controller. So man, it took me so long to get this. I fell in love with it immediately. I did. However, there was one major problem. As you know, beautiful as it is, as classic as it is, there was one major problem: the Dualshock joysticks. Now they're too close to each other. Anytime I'm playing adventure games, you know, it's so stressful, and I realized, hey, the Dualshock was built for football. I only use it for football games. You wouldn't believe. I only use my Dualshock for football games. It's comfortable enough, it's amazing, but I believe this controller was built for football games. PES guys, I hate FIFA by the way. Our next controller is the Xbox One. Wow, this honestly was a dream come true. And when this controller came out, I had to daydream about it. I finally got it. I got this controller about 3-4 years ago. It has been so amazing. It's durable. The alignment of the joysticks is to die for. This controller was built for adventure game. Now, not just adventure, racing. I am a big racing sim fan. Project Cars 1, Project Cars 2, Assetto Corsa. I didn't play 3. I hate Project Cars 3. It's terrible. Anywho, this controller, the rumble, the efficiency, the strength, the weight in your hands when you put in the battery and you're playing wirelessly it's amazing. I think the Xbox One was honestly a complete controller, but there's one thing I will not pick on this. It is terrible with soccer games. I have no idea how you guys play football with the Xbox One controller. This controller I'd rate a 9 out of 10. Now, finally, the PS5 Dualsense controller. This guy came in with so much hype, so much ginger. People were going crazy. I kept asking myself, hey, would I get this controller? Should I get this controller? Is it going to be a swag meter? But then thought process was, hey, I have a Dualshock 4, I have an Xbox One controller. Why don't I just trade those in? Get the Xbox X controller, get the Dualsense, and then I become a living legend. I have both controllers with me, and that's how I always work it. I use my PlayStation controller for football, I use the Xbox for adventure. But then there is a little twist. I got the PlayStation 5 controller, the Dualsense. I got this about a month ago. I bought it, I unboxed it. It's the most beautiful controller I've ever seen. I haven't picked up the Xbox X, but I already have a great idea, and I haven't gotten an Elite, so I would have to respect those guys. So for now, the Dualsense is the most beautiful controller I have come across. It looks spacey, it looks alien-y. The buttons are, you know, beefy. You feel like you're holding a device that was built for the future. The PlayStation 5 Dualsense controller, I can confidently say, is future-proof. Unbelievable. There's one big caveat, by the way. The PlayStation 5 Dualsense, as beautiful as it is, as amazing as it is, it also is, for the record, the most uncomfortable controller I have ever used. And I'm tracing it back to NES, SNES, Sega. It's almost as uncomfortable as the first Xbox controller. Almost as. However, your body slowly gets used to it. After the first 5 minutes of using, I started cramping, sweating. My hands were killing me. But then, yeah, you know, they say practice makes perfect. And so I've been using it for a while. It's crazy. It's also really sad that while I started making this video, I put off my my PS4 and the Xbox One controller. I put them up for sale, and they're gone now. You know, I sold them for ridiculous prices. It wasn't about the money; it was about the transition. You know, every once in a while we need to pay things back. So whoever got them, I'm really glad for you. I'm happy for you. I hope you get to enjoy them as much as I did. I have so many memories with these controllers, and I actually missed them while watching this video. And I'm like, wow, you know, the future comes and the past goes. That's how it really is. Thanks for staying through this boring 6-minute 50-second video, but I really appreciate you guys. I am glad that we're still in this journey together. I hope we stay strong. I hope we stay together. I hope we boot up the subscriber base. And finally, I think I'll ask a question. Chido the Niger Gamer or Chido Mekanta, which would you guys prefer as a name for my YouTube channel? Either way, stay safe, stay out of trouble, keep gaming, let's stay in touch. Subscribe, like the videos, or even suggest people you think I could follow or content that I should bring up. Either way, my name remains Chido Mekanta. Love you guys. Get yourself the Dualsense 5 or the Xbox X.